Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from my channel Hybrocare Model Railway, and yes, today it's time for another episode of Shout Out Sunday. Now, as you can see, we've got trains running in the loft today, and this is partially because I want to see if I can make Shout Out Sunday at least a little bit more interesting, and it's also so I can test the noise cancelling capabilities of this microphone as well. So today you've got something to look at. Yes, the jigsaw still isn't up, but the seeds have been planted to get that, and the works to get that in motion. That's going to happen. So yeah, other than we've got some trains running to test the microphone and make it a bit more interesting for you, and the picture is going up soon. As I've said, seeds are planted to get that going. There's really not much admin to talk about today, so let's jump straight into Shout Out Sunday. And the first thing I want to shout out is actually a video. Now, it's quite a long video. I believe it's around an hour and 30, an hour and 40 minutes long. It's called The Man Who Faked an Element, and this is by a channel I've only recently come across called Bobby Broccoli. Weird channel name, I know, but the reason I want to shout this video out is because I do chemistry. I am studying chemistry at the moment, very interested in that sort of stuff, and, you know, I've come to the point now where instead of hating subjects and, you know, getting home from school and thinking, oh, God, that's a day of school gone, I actually, want to learn more about, maths, chemistry and physics, which is what I'm studying now. And I came across this video called The Man Who Faked an Element by Bobby Broccoli. And this video centres on a man who, as you might expect, tried to fake a chemical element on the periodic table, tried to get a fake element, or discover an element that wasn't proved to be real at the time, onto the periodic table. And the reason why I like this video was simply because it told the story really well. It was very logical. It didn't skip out anything, which is why, as you can probably guess, it's an hour and 30, an hour and 40 minutes long. The storytelling was really logical, and it didn't skip anything out, and it was very easy for even a non-scientifically inclined person to grasp. Also, the production value was absolutely amazing. I mean, it's not like like I do. I go and film clips and edit them together into, running sessions or anything like that. It was all like 3D animated, and the graphs and the images and the pictures he was animating, Bobby Broccoli, was absolutely amazing. And overall, just the production value of the channel. Now, he doesn't release videos a lot, and I've actually only watched that one video from his channel, but judging by the quick flick through his other videos and the videos I've got saved to my watch later, his production value and production quality of his channel is absolutely amazing. So that's the first thing I want to shout out this week. Bobby Broccoli's channel, who I have loads of other videos in my watch later playlist I would like to watch, but the one I've watched and the one I thoroughly recommend if you're into chemistry is the video called The Man Who Faked an Element. Again, links down in the description. Now, the first channel I want to shout out in today's Shout Out Sunday is a channel called USCSB, and that stands for the United States Chemical Safety Board. Now, I know what you're going to be saying. Oh, yeah, a government agency. Why are you promoting a government agency? And, well, it's because even though it has many millions of subscribers, it's actually, a channel that it's quite difficult to come across. Again, on the subject of chemistry, which I, as you can tell, I'm liking quite a lot at the minute. It reviews chemical disasters, such as, chemical spillages, chemical fires, chemical accidents, things that have caused, injuries or death to other people. And they go into great detail about, the background, the build-up to how it happened, how people got the injuries. They go through the whole timeline from, sort of day one of how the accident caused, right up until the effects after the accident has happened. And once again, the production value and quality on that channel is amazing. The best 3D animation, the most realistic 3D animation I think I've ever seen on YouTube comes from that channel. And again, like with Bobby Broccoli's The Man Who Faked an Element, the production value is absolutely amazing. The quality is amazing. The amount of time it must take to make one of their videos is absolutely astounding. And overall, the storylines of how they tell these chemical disasters, and overall, just the safety messages they give is absolutely amazing. And that's why I really do recommend it, again, if you're into chemistry, like in my phone, that you do go and check out the USCSB channel, because it, honestly, once you start watching, it's absolutely unbelievable. That is the first channel I want to recommend in today's Shout Out Sunday. And the second and final channel is a channel by Keith Appleton. Now, Keith Appleton is a bloke in his early 70s who runs, restores, repairs model steam engines, model steam engine locomotives, and steam toys in general. Now, I've been watching Keith for quite a few years, and he is on around 60 to 70,000 subscribers, but considering we are indeed a train channel, and you're likely to like other things related to trains and locomotives and model steam engines, I feel like I really should recommend Keith to you. His channel, once again, the production value and quality is amazing. He has an absolute wealth of knowledge, across all model steam toys, model steam engines, locomotives, things of that sort. And his videos, once again, a bit of a theme this week, are very logical. It's easy to start knowing nothing in his videos, and he'll explain everything in a really clear, logical, and sensible way. He does a wide range of videos as well, so he's also got videos on Hammond organs, like jazz organs. He's got some tutorials on that, which I have watched, being a pianist. Obviously, they're not the same instrument, but aside from that, he covers model steam engines, so he has sort of like rebuilds and restorations, the main videos that feature on his channel. He also has like running sessions, especially in the garden, and doing live steam tests of boilers and model steam toys. And overall, his channel is just the absolute, well, I'm going to call it the pinnacle of information you'd ever need to get into the hobby, or even, if you've been in the hobby a while, to learn more about model steam engines and model steam locomotives. One of my favourite series of videos of his has to be the restoration videos, because it is very interesting, like with Norfolk Man Cave a couple of weeks ago on Shout Out Sunday. Just seeing the process from the start to the end, and seeing everything he has to do, and seeing all the difficulties he has getting the engines to run. He doesn't cut out his mistakes, he leaves everything in. Seeing from day zero to the final day where it's running and he's completely happy with it when he's restoring these model steam engines is absolutely fantastic. And once again, production quality and the sheer knowledge about model steam engines and toys is absolutely fantastic. So, thank you to Bobby Broccoli, who created the video I'm recommending this week called The Man Who Faked an Element. Thank you very much to the USCSB for making an absolutely brilliant set of high quality videos. Excuse me, dare I say high cost as well, because trust me, the animation, especially in the recent years on those videos, is absolutely phenomenal. And thank you very much as well to Keith Appleton for creating a wonderful little haven, a wealth of knowledge and videos about model steam engines, toys and locomotives. All three of those channels and three of those videos I do thoroughly recommend you watch. And that's it for this week's Shout Out Sunday. Hopefully the audio hasn't been swamped out by the microphone. Hopefully you've enjoyed the little selection of trains I've had running this week, and we will change them round, of course, from week to week. This poster will be up next week, hopefully. Fingers crossed. If not, it'll be up very shortly after that, and I do hope you have enjoyed watching today's Shout Out Sunday. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I do hope to see you again soon in another video. Take care, and bye for now. And if you're still watching, the advantage of having this propped up against the switch is I can literally just go and everything turns off. Thanks for watching, folks.